Alrighty. So, the kingdom of, or the city of Clocktown would be requesting a group of adventurers to help with a little bit of a shipping issue that they've been having in the northwest side of their sort of island. So, within the sort of world map here that I have opened up for y'all, the one in the middle is Medius. Off on the northwest corner, the advertisement has been saying that there has been attacks of some sort of dragon-based creature that looks very strange on a couple of the ships that have been passing by the island on normal shipping routes. So they're requesting a group of adventurers to be put together to sort of go deal with it. They already have a crew that is ready to take a group of adventurers out there on their boat to deal with the dragon. Someone that's experienced with danger and ready for more travel and to get into more danger, essentially. So, after responding to the advertisement for each of you, you'd see this elegant sort of galleon that sits on the boardwalk. And a jolly man stands at the base of the gangway that leads up to the boat. He'll see you all sort of approach, and he'll laugh and smile as he holds his hand crossbow with his spyglass wrapped around his neck. You hardy adventurers are ready for some sailing? Take on a weird dragon?
Weird dragon, you say?
Yeah, I don't know anything about this, but I'm ready to go. You sort of see his smile goes cheek to cheek, and he's got blush red and red nose. He just seems excited. He seems ready to go. He'll reach out his hands to you all. The name's Bellowflux. Captain Bellowflux.
Captain. It's nice.
It's a pleasure to meet you all as well. I'm happy to have such powerful and hearty adventurers aboard. Have a look at you all, Silas, Caxius, Fergus. Would you all like to describe your characters?
Yeah. I'll go first. What you see is you see kind of a rough-looking halfling in chainmail, carrying a shield. Got a warhammer, and a backpack. Just kind of keeps to himself and just seems to be looking at everybody. Has a very pleasant nature about him. That's the vibe he gives off. Very pleasant. Got kind of brownish hair and blue eyes and fair skin.
He smiles and looks down at you. Nice to meet you. You give off a pleasant air about you. Has anyone ever told you that?
I think I've heard it a couple of times. I generally don't spend a whole lot of time around too many people, though. But thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Well, jolly good. Welcome aboard. I'm happy to have you. Make yourself at home. Cut to Caxius. Caxius.
Yeah, so you see a tiefling, with kind of reddish skin, very red horns, really red tail. And you can kind of see, like, he gets kind of like going to snap his fingers. There's almost like sort of red-orange, kind of like fire energy kind of comes out of it. It'd be like, excellent. I'm ready to prove myself against this dragon.
You see as you sort of snap your fingers, he jumps backwards a little bit and he's like, whoa, holy cow, I didn't know we had someone of your caliber that's going to be joining aboard. We're definitely going to take that thing out without a hitch. Ha 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 ha. He smiles and laughs.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, indeed you do. Oh yeah, and you also see like I have like one or two books that seem to be of magical power with me.
Yeah, you probably also like smell of radiant smoke, if I had to guess, right? With the book, because the fulminating treatise.
Yeah.
He's
yeah, like that.
I can smell the power coming off you yet, boy. We're ready to go. Then we'll cut over to Silas.
Well, when you look at Silas, you see him in his white robe with gold accent. When you look at him, you don't think of him much as a miniature, but he's also not soft. He's ready to get his hands dirty. He's his main trade is he's an author.
You see, Captain Bellaflux's eyes are they're dropped. They're completely open wide. His mouth is open. He's like, boy, you got the power and spirit of angels and demons watching over you alike. I hope you will bless our ship with music delight as we ride towards the fight.
Or to party.
So what do you say we get this showboat on the road?
Sounds good.
I think
Like you see Cactus already kind of like doing a cool leap and landing on the ship.
Okay. I think, without counting the hexes too stringently right now, I think it takes a couple of days, maybe 2 to 3 days roughly, to go from the south side of Medius, where the port lies, all the way around to Bleak Harvest, which is in the top left. The sort of like snowy wasteland off on the top left, where the sightings have sort of occurred. So during your couple days of adventure, regaling tales, having drinks, and meeting up with the simplistic crew that seemingly travels with Captain Bellaflux. No one seems like they're the adventuring type. It's kind of like they're going day to day, working for a paycheck on his cruise ship. And it looks like his normal day job is probably transporting goods to some degree. He doesn't look like a pirate. He doesn't look like a sailor beyond that of a captain. He seems like he just sticks to trade routes normally. So it's kind of different that he's getting involved in these more adventuring affairs for whatever reason. Maybe money, maybe power beyond. Who knows? But as the day goes on, you get to the end of your second day. The sun begins to set. Can someone roll a d8 for me?
Got it.
Nice.
I debated doing this or not for the first one. What was the number?
Uno.
It's a number 1.
Number 1. I'm getting us started right.
Could be really good or really bad.
In the distance, you can feel almost like a rainbow beginning to shimmer over the horizon. Something is brewing in the distance, not yet ready to be seen within this world. But you still get the minor benefits of it. Once per this session, you get to choose to roll at advantage. If you do choose to roll at advantage, your next roll is at disadvantage.
Okay.
So you can choose before you roll if you want to roll something at advantage. Once per the session. If you do, the next one is at disadvantage. So as the horizon is beginning to crest over, you hear a loud You sense a dragon is nearby. You'll hear up in the crow's nest of the galleon, "Ahoy! I spotted something off in the distance, Captain Bellaflux." And you'll see Bellaflux. "Aha! We got us a dragon. Let's go. We're gonna take this thing out. It's gonna be great. You ready, lads?" He'll holler out to you all.
I'm good. I'm ready. I think.
As the dragon begins to crest over the horizon, I need all of you to make a perception check. Really good rolls. So the first one up in the crow's nest, actually, let me roll for him too. Just he'll get a +0. He's not quite sure what he's seeing. He's like, it's definitely a dragon coming towards us. And I think, Silas, you'd be the first one that kind of recognizes this isn't just a dragon. Before Caxius and then Fergus, as he gets a little bit closer, you all begin to see that this is kind of like a incorporeal, kind of dragon. It doesn't look like it has a solid form. It's almost translucent and see-through. Let me show a picture of what you see. And I will make sure to unidentify it. You see this kind of wispy greenish translucent dragon flying towards you. As I will set up the map for you all. I will let you guys place your token wherever you so feel you would be. Sort of similar to the last one. And the dragon is coming from off to your right. North, we'll say front right. At this point, I will show it on the map too. Make sure he's not identified. All of you, in addition to rolling initiative, you can also roll a nature check to see if you know what this is.
Would you be kind enough to unlock our tokens, please?
Yes. Boop. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trying to think. What am I got? I think my guy would be kind of like laying besides like the kind of like that anime rival lean back. It's probably down here. Roll initiative. And holy shit, that's a lot of dice.
He pretty much got the average. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Alrighty. Take a look here. And nature. Wow, you guys all roll kind of low. Silas, you're pretty sure you've heard tales of one of these before. But I think even to you, you probably would have argued within yourself if it existed or not. This is a ghost dragon. You're not sure what causes it or what it is. But it is a kind of ghost form of a dragon. And it rolled 14. So let me go ahead and throw some combat music on real quick and then we will kick this off. Okay. So the ghost dragon. The ghost dragon is going to fly 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'm going to roll a d3 real quick. One, two, three from left to right. Alrighty. Number 3. Mr. Fergus. As this dragon comes flying towards you, it probably sees a collective of crew members hiding behind you in addition. And you'll see it take a deep breath in as it unleashes this cone of breath unlike you've ever seen or could ever imagine from a dragon. As it breathes out, it's not fire, it's not ice, it's not electricity. You see shadow come out of its breath, and the shadow mist kind of crawls all around you in a rush. So you will make a Constitution saving throw. Nat 20 on the first go.
Oh, as that dragon.
As it breathes its terrifying breath, you will take half as much damage since you succeed, and you are not frightened. So you took 16, and that will be its turn.
Wow.
Caxius.
All right. So as the ghost dragon here. Can I do? I think I'd be like very analytical for a bit. I'll be like, ooh, better. Let's see what you can do then. And I'm gonna take out my diamond and cast chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to pick the elements.
You do get to choose the element as part of Chromatic Orb.
Alright.
If you would like, you can roll a nature check to sort of identify which one you wouldn't want to use, essentially.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea. I assume Cactus is pretty analytical, and he might be like, okay, let's see what not to try before trying something.
Thinking about its ghostly form, I think there would only be one out of probably a group of them that you would think of not to use in its necrotic. Not that I don't think the spell could do that, but...
I don't think you can do necrotic, yeah.
But I think that would be the first thing that comes to your mind is like, ooh, shouldn't do that.
Alright, so... And because I saw, like, the sort of like electrical-esque energy, or what's just pure shadow energy that he did the breath?
Pure shadow mist.
Okay, so I'm thinking right now it's kind of like, can I deduce the scenes like kind of like incorporeal?
Yeah, it seems ghostly. It seems like it as it flies by, you see the wings cut through the mast, and it flies right through without destroying the mast.
Alright. So I think I'll probably just go to my go-to, which is fire.
Okay. The wizard's spectacular. I didn't ask how big your dragon is.
Alright, so hit.
That does it.
And yeah, I'm gonna use my I think chromatic orb is a
First level.
invocation spell.
It is indeed.
So I can use my ability to add more damage to it.
Perfect.
Power invocation.
Holy cow, 17 damage. And just like that, the dragon's almost dead. It does seem to be fairly effective, just as much as you would expect. It cuts through the form of the dragon, and it doesn't seem to resist any of it. The dragon turns and looks at you, though, Caxius.
How tall is the crow's nest?
We'll say it's 30, same as the other ship that we had.
Okay.
Keeps it easy in my mind.
So I should be able to climb up there and my movement of 30 speed.
Yeah, we'll say you could.
And I don't know if I have any like bonus actions I could really do. So yeah, I think I just have to sit here and end my turn.
Sit there, look pretty. All right, Fergus.
All right. I think all right, well, let's take this out for a spin. I'm gonna hurl a guiding bolt at this critter. See
Okay.
what we can do. All right, I got him targeted. Damage. Cast. Nat 20, baby.
Oh!
Nat 20. Oh my goodness. All right, Brett, we found your new class.
Ooh.
28
Yeah.
damage guiding bolt. That's awesome.
And let's see what else. On a hit, the target takes 46, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. So, and that it says, I think that's, I put the effect on the critter.
The grant attack.
So,
Grant advantage
yeah,
attack.
grand attack.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Alrighty, that's awesome.
That'll be my turn.
Sweet.
Oh.
Easy enough. First level spell down. Good to
Mhm.
go. All right, Silas.
Go ahead and try command him.
Command? Okay. What would you like your command to be as you cast the spell?
Grovel.
Grovel. Okay.
Like it.
You yell out, grovel, and the dragon doesn't seem like it can hear. Doesn't abide by your command, per se. Not that it's deaf, it just pretends like it doesn't hear.
There's a bardic inspiration and kicks.
To try to reduce it.
Bonus action bardic.
Okay, on yourself or
On Caxius.
on Cactus. Okay.
And I'm gonna hide.
The dragon doesn't seem to pay you mind as the other two have dealt damage this turn. So you probably see as the dragon turns its head towards Caxius first and then darts its head towards Fergus.
Alright, Caxius, you got bardic inspiration.
Uh,
That would be my turn.
Okay. Cut back around to the dragon. The dragon is going to do a flyby. First attack is going to be... okay. The bite attack. As it flies by, it's going to attempt to bite Caxius. Does a 25 hit?
Hang on. Going to oh yeah, 25. Never mind. It does hit.
Alrighty. This will also help you, Caxius. As its teeth sink into you, you feel this immense cold come into your body.
Oof.
Your speed is also halved next turn. It is going to attempt to fly by, so you do get an opportunity attack if you would like.
Yeah. The question is, am I able to use a spell, or it has to be like a weapon?
It has to be a weapon unless you have Warcaster for this guy.
I don't think you allowed feats.
That's for the main campaign, but
Okay. No, unfortunately, I don't have a.
you can attack if
Do
you
I
have
Warcaster?
a weapon with you.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll let you do a cantrip. It's fine. You can do a cantrip if you would like.
Yeah, I'll be a cantrip. Yeah.
I'll let you do a cantrip if you would like.
All right, we'll do a firebolt.
Okay. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
You see, grant advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna add the
Extra 5, right?
Yeah, that's right. Extra 5 for. I think fireball is a evocation spell.
It is. So I'll grab that.
Nice.
Let me cut down to him. He is going to do 2 more claw attacks at you there, Mr. Fergus. Is the dragon claws.
Damn. 22 hits, yeah.
The first one is a little bit of necrotic damage as the second claw comes in. 26 to hit. I'm rolling like a G right now. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
That will be its turn as it does those 2. Actually, I forgot to roll for this. It does not get its breath attack back. Caxius. Luis.
Yes.
Caxius.
All right. So see that. I see that we're taking some damage here. Yeah, I figured out my. How far away is he? And he's still flying?
Yeah, he's still hovering.
Okay.
It's about 45, 50 feet maybe.
Yeah, I think right now I need to like kind of protect myself because I'm kind of banged up. So I got up the ante. And I decided to like sort of charge up flames in my body. Just scream, "Ah!" and cast fire shield.
Okay.
So now if the dragon comes at me, they'll take some damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I guess I can choose whether I want a warm shield or chill shield. So I guess I'll go with warm. Form shield. So I think that was my action. It's a bonus. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end my turn here.
Alrighty. Fergus.
Okay. Since this is kind of exploratory, I'm gonna take out my holy symbol and try to turn this dragon since it's undead.
Okay. I like it.
Boom, and it fails. Maybe. No, it succeeds.
Unfortunately succeeds.
I have an 18 DC on that turn attempt.
And it has a +8, unfortunately.
I will use cutting words.
Cutting words, okay.
That's my turn.
He's got cutting words, so how much does it reduce it by? By a D10, right?
It should be. Oh, can't do it. On a save. Sorry.
Oh, it's on a save, not on a save?
It's not on a save. Stack roll that check damage roll.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, no effect. Is that your turn, Fergus?
All right. Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Silas.
Little imp. Okay. Before I leave, use my other action. I will give Bardic Inspiration to Fergus the Cleric.
Okay.
I use my bench.
Your action to dash? Okay.
Yeah. That would do it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you will hear via telepathy something appear into your mind, Silas. I'm tired of all the music that you perform, just like those bastard humans that pushed me away. And the dragon is going to fly away from Fergus. So, Fergus, you do get an opportunity attack.
I had to go pee. Okay, I get an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
That opportunity attack be a spell.
I will allow cantrip if you have one you would like.
I absolutely have one I want to use. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Oh.
It succeeds, unfortunately.
Damn, what's that, a plus 13?
He's
Sorry.
very good at con, being a hardy dragon. So he will fly
Yeah.
over, and he is going to take the bite attack at you there, Silas. That is an 18 to hit. Any reactions?
Yeah. Cutting words.
To reduce it by a d10, right? Or whatever your bar dice
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, it's D10.
Alrighty. I'll let you roll it. Yeah.
Ah!
Does a 17 hit?
God damn.
Oh, fuck.
Does a 17 hit, unfortunately.
I'm gonna blame Lewis because I was ready for his campaign, not yours.
Dang. Dang.
It's okay, you're blue tiefling, aren't you? So that'll be the first bite. And then he will swoop up and try to claw attack Caxius. So you do get an opportunity attack as well, Silas. Or you just use your reaction. Was the cutting words the reaction?
Oh yeah, the cutting words reaction.
Okay, it'll
Yes,
swoop.
it was.
It'll swoop up and it will attempt to claw at Mr. Wizard. 16 to hit.
It does. However, I'm going to. No wait, actually, it's seen. Hang
It's
on.
meted to beat it. Oh
Hang
no.
on. I'm gonna do this. So I guess
You have a base
I guess
AC
I'm
of 11. Oh no.
yeah, I can do that. I can do this. So instead, I guess I'll do something else instead. So as he kind of like hits me, I'll use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke alongside my Fire Shield damage.
Okay. That works. So I'll let you do that first because I'm pretty sure this is going to knock you unconscious.
Yeah. So first, I'll do the Fire Shield damage, and I think that's an evocation spell. So I'll add I'll add 5
You're
more
not
to that.
casting it.
I'll give it to him. You can add the 5 extra if you want.
Yeah.
70.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do my Hellish Rebuke.
It just doesn't add the 5 to this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Plus, Hellish Rebuke is coming from like my Tiefling power.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it makes sense that the evocation damage would be in the evocation spell.
Alrighty.
Um,
And then as you burn the dragon as it comes by you, it will slash to you and then keep flying up into the air. And that will be the dragon's turn. Caxius. Would you like to roll a death
Yeah.
save, please?
yeah.
Okay. Fergus.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action, and because I think I've got the range, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And this will be in the shape of a hammer. And okay, so I drop Spiritual Weapon on myself is the effect.
I'll let you
Okay.
draw the symbol where you want it.
All right. Pointers. All right, that'll be it.
You can swing with
Orange
it as
circle there.
part of the casting too, I think. So
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so it should be the attack on the dragon.
damn, that hits.
All right, and then damage.
Oof.
6 points. All right.
Alrighty.
So duration is 1 minute. So if I'm not mistaken, I get to attack with it for a minute.
On your next turns, I think you can use a bonus action to attack with it.
Okay.
Uh,
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack
Yep.
against a creature within 5 feet of it. Okay.
so you still have your action this turn, which you can use to cast a cantrip or attack with a melee weapon if you wanted, or a weapon. You just can't
Yeah, I'm
cast
gonna use-
2-level spells.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try Word of Radiance again.
Okay.
Since that's a cantrip, maybe he'll fail. And he succeeded. All right.
He looks at you and he goes, "Thanks, bro."
All right. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Uh,
Silas.
I will. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at the 3rd.
Okay. What is your healing word that you utter for Caxius?
Usos for Cactus.
Oh, fair.
Like, got this. Get up.
He's like, "You can do better, Silas." Heals himself with the healing word.
Let's see. 4. I'll say, "Don't you die, you'll miss me."
Oh my god.
Us. And I'm like, back.
And then I will cast Vicious Mockery on the dragon.
Okay.
nice.
It's mockery.
Wow.
What is your viciously mocked of him?
I'm gonna say I'm more of a problem eliminator.
He turns down, looks at you.
Yay, forgive me.
You guys have just about done 100 damage on the dragon.
That do it.
Okay. Dragon. Dragon is going to swoop down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, all the way over to Mr. Fergus and make his bite attack. Ooh, double 18s on the dice.
Wow.
That's pretty nutso. Oh, for a whopping 44. And then it's going to spin around and fly the other 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It flies right back. And it is going to claw attack Mr. Silas. 2 misses. That will be its turn. Caxius.
Alright, so I guess I stand up.
Okay. No longer prone. I don't think you're concentrating on the fire shield anymore, unless that's not a concentration base.
Surprisingly, it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, perfect. You still have the fire shield then.
I'm a fire. Still have my fire. Alright. I think right now, this goes by. Guess right now I'm thinking, oh, this is close by. Might as well set up the heat some more, and I'm gonna charge up my hands and cast burning hands.
Okay.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it at the 3rd level.
Okay. I'm surprised Lewis didn't take Fireball. That's crazy.
Oh, and it failed.
The dragon failed.
What? I prepped him to fail. He used all his good rolls against my cantrips.
100%.
Alright, load it up. I'm also gonna add my partyfication.
So this will be 5d6 fire damage plus 5. Wow. Could have been 8d6 with a fireball. 22 damage, not too bad.
And yeah, I do have fireball.
The dragon
But I
looks
wanna be
at you
careful when I use it.
and goes, "You fucking bitch." I will swallow you whole.
Yeah, no, it's gonna stand here and end my turn.
Okay. Farragus.
Right. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at the 4th level.
Okay. Let's get that hit. Get the hit. Get the hit. Get the hit. Nat 20! Oh my goodness!
Good.
That's the 3rd Nat 20!
There you go.
You need to play a halfling more often.
Alright.
This is going to be a lot of
7d6.
damage. Times 2. Holy shit. It's going to be 14d6.
Alright. Hold down the shift key and roll this.
Roll 7 more d6 and then I'll apply it to him.
6, 7.
Holy shit. Like, that's 54 damage extra. Holy cow. He is, after that attack, you shoot the guiding bolt up at him, and it zaps into him, and you see the radiant light sap the necrosis within his body. And he is bleeding after that. He's dripping this, like, kind of green ooze, like he's losing form. And he's also glowing your radiant light.
Yeah. And I'm going to follow that up with my bonus action to smack this fucker with my spiritual hammer.
You do get advantage at it too, I think, because of the hammer. And he's glowing.
Yep.
Another nat 20.
Nope.
But it also re-rolled the 1 for you, so 16 plus 10 is 26 hits. X6
Another
extra
6
damage.
points. Hey, I will take it.
That's not bad. Brett, I'm surprised you don't play Halfling more often. You've got 3 nat 20s, you re-rolled a 1 already. Like, that's pretty successful.
That's because the D&D gods heard me a few months ago when we were talking about it, and I said hell would freeze over before I played a halfling spellcaster.
And they're like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Silas.
Cast vicious mockery on him.
Okay.
Okay. Is it rolling now?
Nope. He looks at you and he's like, no.
While doing this, I'm going to say, I am now aiming precisely at your groin. So speak or forever hold your peace.
He looks down at his groin. What do you mean? I don't have a groin.
Not anymore.
Precisely.
We don't have that. That will do it.
Okay. It'll come back to the dragon. Trying to think here. Silas, it is going to take a claw swipe at you. Nat 20.
I use a cutting word to drop the damage.
To drop the damage, okay. So I
There,
will
on there.
go ahead and...
It's on there.
Oh, it will? Okay. Wait, what the fudge happened here? That absolutely...
I only did one.
That absolutely broke it. So add 6 back, so 12. So 5 plus...
Oh, I guess it did twice?
Yeah, it counted in the crit. 5 plus 7 is 12 plus... How much does he normally get? Plus 5. So 17 minus 5 is 12 damage. So add 6 back, yeah. So 44 wounds, yep. Okay. And then it is going to dive back over towards Fergus, I think. Yeah, it's going to dive back towards Fergus for a bite attack. So you do get an opportunity to attack Silas.
Use cutting words.
Use cutting words, okay. Fergus does a 26 hit.
Yes.
You will unfortunately suffer this much cold damage. And it drops you unconscious. As he spins around.
It was nice knowing you guys.
You'll hear Captain Bellaflux, "Oh no! He was a nice guy!" in like the background. That will be the dragon's turn. Caxius.
It'd be like, oh no. Gotta fight this dragon first.
I think the holy weapon also disappears, by the way. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, might as well, burning hands was enough. Might as well. Gotta unleash more power. So I charge up. Yeah, so I decide like charge all the kind of the flames. A little bit of like the flames in my flash shield to my hand and start raising both my hands, you know, kind of like Goku Spirit Bomb style. And charge up the sphere, you know the classic
Spirit
wizard
bomb.
spell. Spirit Bomb. Nah, it's fucking fun. It's fireball.
He's charging
Yeah,
up a he's charging up a holy weapon. He's
Fireball. And I believe I have a thing where I can just target whoever and be like, oh yeah, if you succeed automatically. But I'm obviously gonna aim it so it won't hit Fergus.
Okay. Of course.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do fireball at the 5th level.
He fails.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 10d6. It's about to be a lot. And plus 5.
Yeah.
10d6 plus 5.
Yeah. Yep. Which I'll do. I will add the +5 now.
Whoa! The dragon immediately snaps back towards you, Caxius. You're my dinner.
You are my dinner.
He's really hurt after that one, though.
All right. So after unleashing that power, gonna have to not do anything in my turn.
He's standing there menacingly. Alright, Fergus, go ahead and roll a death save, please.
Okey-doke.
That's a success. Okay, we'll cut down to Silas.
Okay. Can I see him?
Whooms?
Mr. Fergus.
Yes, you can. The dragon is see-through.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to use my... I'm going to use healing. We're at the 4th level.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to yell, "This is why you should always get your drink shaken, not stirred."
Is this James Bond? Wow, that's a lot of healing.
Wow. I'll take it.
The dragon looks at you and goes, "Looks like there was a BOGO deal on Tiefling."
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the dragon and say, "Christmas always comes twice." What?
He goes, "What's Christmas?"
That will do it.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
So the ghost dragon is going to leave from your space, Fergus, not knowing that you are back from consciousness. So as it leaves, you can get an opportunity attack at it if you would like.
Do I want to do that or not? No, I'll let it go.
Okay. It's going to swing away, and it is going to attempt to chomp down at Caxius for the massive fireball that he had unleashed at it. A 17 to hit.
Alright. So I'll definitely use my fire shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that first. Boom. Okay, and you will suffer this much bite damage as you fall unconscious. It is going to fly down and land next to Silas. Appetizer's dead.
Oh, sorry, I rolled that by mistake. Remove that.
Oh, okay. He said my last parting words. Look at you, Silas. Appetizer's dead. Time for the main entree. And he's gonna swipe at you. 23 to hit. Oh! That's pretty good damage. That will be the
I would use
dragon.
hellish.
Oh, hellish? Okay, go for it. It fails. 15 damage. You guys have done over 250. That will be the dragon's turn. Taxius, I need a death save, please.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll on.
I was like, lose no potty breaks now.
Roll my death save.
Oh!
Ah, shoot.
Okay. Fergus.
All right, I'm going
Sure.
to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is have to stand up.
Oh, okay.
You can go back 2 if you want.
1, 2. All right, I'm going to move there. And all right, I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the 3 of us.
Okay. Including the dragon?
No, it has no effect on the dragon.
Okay. I just saw the arrow pointing at the dragon. I'm like, dragon's all for it.
There we go.
The dragon casts counterspell.
Okay, 3d8 plus 5. I got to figure out this whole Cleric of Life thing. So, all right. So that's... What was that? 5th level?
A 5th level spell, yeah. But you have a
Yeah.
Cleric of Life ability, right? That is...
Yeah.
Is it part of
It's
your...
yeah, it's an additional 2 points plus the spell level. So that's another 7 points on top of that.
Okay, so everyone gets to add 7 back to their health. I got
Yeah.
you, Caxius. I'll add it to you, to Fergus. And did you do it already, Silas?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Everyone's back in the green except for Fergus, who is just about there. And you do have your spiritual weapon up, by the way.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I had to speak to my wife there for a second.
You do have spiritual weapon up, too, by the way, as a bonus action.
Yep. And we will... I'll see, can I take that pointer off? Nope. I
Oh,
will
that's mine.
redraw it.
My bad. Boop.
Yeah, right there. Spiritual weapon. As a bonus action.
18 hits plus 10.
There we go.
Oh, you
9
rolled
points of
damage on
damage.
yourself, too.
Oh,
You're killing yourself. There you
can't
go.
do that. All right. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. I think that's my turn. I've done the bonus action. I've done some healing, and I was able to get an attack on the dragon.
That's pretty
So, yeah, that's
successful.
my turn.
You all went from like almost dead to back standing. So, Silas.
Go back.
Okay. No. Just marker again. What is going on?
Fortunately, succeeds.
I guess I'll keep healing. You can. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. You're going to see the dragon take a bite towards you, Silas, before it attempts to fly away. So it'll bite at you, and then it is going to attempt to flee. So Silas and Caxius, you both get opportunity attacks as it tries to flee.
Alright, at least my fault. Oh wait, why am I disadvantaged?
You're prone.
Do I assume I get up?
It hasn't been your turn yet.
Okay.
Can you use your
Well,
bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you do got Bardic Inspiration if you want.
Oh, I got bardic inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
It's a D10.
It's a D10.
Mm-hmm.
D10.
Nice.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'll be adding the empowered.
That is... Wow, he's looking really hurt. All right. Caxis, he's hurt, but he's not on death's door. It is your turn. He is fleeing. He's already died once. He isn't planning on dying twice.
I'm like thinking, man, should I just fucking do this? Like, should I do what I'm thinking of doing?
You should do whatever you're thinking. 100%.
Alright. So.
This is the combat. This is the moment.
Alright, yeah, I just gotta, since I see that it was effective, and it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I get its position to charge up another fucking fireball at the 5th level and yeet it like a fucking baseball.
While you're laying down. You're like laying down, you just smack a fireball.
I probably get up first.
I was like, you're just laying down and you just like yeet a fireball while you're laying down.
I'm sure he could do it, but I think that'll be kind of difficult flying away. So I'm just gonna actually stand up so I can actually do a proper throwing stance like a boss. Yeah, I'm throwing a fireball.
Okay.
The range of fireball is pretty.
120. It's
good.
very far.
150.
150. It's even further than I remember.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, it's 150. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're like, you ain't getting away. He fails. He's too focused on flying away. You need some good rolls here. You need a good roll, I think. Oh no!
Let me guess. 1 HP.
He's so close. You throw a nuke at him and you see him sink almost onto the water for a second before he hovers back up. And you see he's starting to fade in and out of existence as you threw that fireball.
I'm like, shoot, it didn't go down. And unfortunately, I'll end my turn here.
Okay, you guys could do it. You could do it.
All right. I'm going to use that Bardic Inspiration dice that Silas gave me a little while ago. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the. I'm going to cast it at the 5th level.
Would you like to use your advantage for the session?
Yes, I would. Advantage and the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
Alright, if you roll that 20 again.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so there's the advantage.
That's the
There's nat 20.
fourth nat 20. Fourth nat
all right.
20.
All right. So, okay. So I cast it at the 5th level, so that's going to be 8d6. So here's the first 4.
16d6.
All right.
How would you like to do this?
Uh,
That's the first 4, but you have another 8d6 worth of damage.
Yep. Damn.
So with a total of 57 damage when the dragon had 4 left, how would you like to do this?
It's like he's getting away, and I just get all that frustration built up in me, like I was talking to Jack Adkins, and I just hurled that guiding bolt.
So you feel the inspiration of charity overcome you, of giving, the gift of giving, as the anger wells within you. You sure give something back as you hurl a guiding bolt straight towards this dragon. And it just wraps this radiant energy around the dragon and destroys its sort of ghostly form. And it goes from as it just turns into dust and drifts on the wind. You all are out of combat. As I'm pretty sure at this point, Captain Bellaflux would be like, just staring at you all with this jaw dropped. He's like, that was fucking awesome! Whoa! At this point, too, you all would have a sort of, kind of like a all call or like an intercom come over through each of your minds. Requesting adventurers in Kalor Desert. An individual named Kalo Daimonis says he is going to destroy the world. An army is maneuvering towards his position to try to stop him. Do what you can, please. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Nice.